Hey everyone, and welcome to Meet Your Trading Expert live and free. My name is Paul Botterill. I'm the founder of Actions to Wealth Online Trading Profits and the West Finance Charity Coin. My guest today is going to be talking crypto. And Shukri, first of all, if I had a hat, congratulations to you, mate. $100,000 last week on an airdrop.
Yes.
Now, what the hell's an airdrop?
Okay, what is an airdrop?
How do I get one?
An airdrop is where they basically reward cryptos to you. So it's like getting cryptos into your wallet. So apparently you need a wallet. So 10-hour Saturday class on wallets, okay? Because if you don't have a wallet, I can't do anything. Don't let that freak you out.
Let's get back on what airdrops are. But before we do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Maya to post the link into the group for your wallets course on Saturday and your
Sunday.
Yeah. And your staking course on Sunday.
Yes.
And obviously, if people want airdrops, they can come along to the Wish AMA on Sunday, and they'll get some airdrops for that. So I'll get we've got 10 to 12:30. We've got free wallets and DeFi here on Sunday with Shukri. 1 to 5, 1 to 4. We've got the staking. If you want to watch it, we'll give you a Wish coin each to stake a Wish coin. You get a spreadsheet over to your site for that, Shukri, and then the Wish AMA from 4 o'clock on Sunday, where there's some airdrops to be done. Let's get back to this, mate. So,
airdrop, why give it?
What, mate? Are these people normal? They just give money away.
They are. Now, let me tell you why it is. They give it this way. They want them to use your product. No, they want you to use their product, because if you use their product and you do it well, you will tell other people. So they want to build that virality in, okay? And when they build that virality in, then they can raise capital from the venture capitalists. Now, the VCs, we didn't have this in 2017. We have it now. So let's make this an example for Forex, because a lot of you are Forex traders. Now, Paul, what trading platform do you use?
Fusion Markets.
Okay, so if this were crypto, if you were using Fusion, they would know how much you traded, right, in a certain day. Now, let's say that Fusion was a crypto. It wants to get listed, or rather it wants venture capital to come in. Now, when venture capital comes in and they call them vulture capital, guess what? Venture capital wants to go out fast, right? That's why there's venture capital. So so what Fusion would do now is this. Fusion would then reward you guys with tokens. And at the same time, they also reward their venture capitalists. That is essentially what happens. But here's this. Fusion cannot attract that VC money without you.
I get that, Shukri, but look, I don't mean to just speak for you, but are you telling me that you're worth $100,000 in venture capital to this coin?
Yes. No, I didn't put 100,000. I didn't put anything. I just traded.
They gave you 100,000, though, right? They gave you 100,000, right? Yeah.
Yes, because the value of the token went up. Now, what I did was different from the rest, Paul, because, if you were trading on Fusion or something and you were trading for profit, you were trading for profit. But if you were trading on airdrops, you would not even want to make a profit. You're not interested. You'll be like Ash, because I remember Ash hedge. So you would be hedging, right? Because then your volume goes up, because suddenly, guess what? Your reward is based on your trading volume.
I remember you talking about this a while ago. So you volumed up on this thing without any real interest in making money to get the airdrop to cash it up, right?
Yes. So when I was going in, okay, remember this, guys, I wasn't thinking of trading at all. I wasn't interested in profit. I was just interested in how can I increase my trading volume. So I was looking at my volume. I wasn't looking at profit and loss. And get this. I mean, when I say that DYDX, and this token is DYDX, it could be like Fusion. People ask me, like, how much leverage would you do? Guess what? I'm not interested in leverage. I go leverage one-on-one. So I can never be blown out. I can never be blown out, even on crypto. Because you won't lose the account, ever. But you can trade in and out, and just increase your volume.
Okay, so look, people who want to learn a bit about how you do airdrops, and look, I want to talk about NFTs, because that's really what we're here to talk about. Get a wallet, stake a coin, and NFTs. And we might come back at the end and talk a little bit more about how people learn about airdrops from you. I think that I want to ask you a few more questions. So
Yeah.
how often, so that airdrop cost you nothing in money, right?
Nothing. Basically, well, you still have to put the money in. So it costs you something, but when you net it out, it costs you nothing. Of course, if you put more capital in, Paul, like if you put $1,000, then you can ramp up your volume more, right? In, out, in, out, in, out. You get the higher rewards. If you put in $100, and you know how many times can you push your $100? It's just $100 total, right? In, out, in, out, in, out, and you get a lower tier.
So you put in $1,000 to make the $100,000.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes. Yes.
Now, how often are you able to do this kind of thing? Shukri?
Always.
$100,000 is a massive return, right? But $5,000, $10,000.
Paul, can I correct you? It's now 120.
Every time I speak to you, it gets more. Honestly, Shukri, I am genuinely humbled. He made $120,000 last week. Came on my show this week. Honestly, if I made $120,000 last week, I'm probably not even talking to anyone. I'm probably off drinking it or loving it up. You know, so mate, like the fact you're here. So airdrops take some commitment from you regarding time. There's always something you've got to do, right? And this time it was volume. Sometimes it's memes. Sometimes it's posts.
Correct.
Whatever it happens to be, you've got to do some stuff to a video.
Yes.
Sometimes you've got to make a fool of yourself in the video because they want funny stuff. Whatever the hell.
Yes.
But you wouldn't do something like that, and they give you the coins, and then the thing I don't really understand, Shukri, and you can help me out with this, right? Is that so last week these guys took a bunch of coins and they gave them to all of you guys.
Yes.
And that increased the supply of coin, and I would have thought that would have made the price go down.
It did initially.
It did initially, but then because they got all this publicity and all these people talking about it, bought them some, and the DXDY, right?
Yes, DXDY. And it was because of China, Paul, because China, Hobby has closed its office in China. They don't allow Chinese to register. Binance is closed. So DYDX allows you to get in without KYC. So the Chinese can get into DYDX, right? There's no KYC. And plus, I don't like this. Okay, guys, just state, although I'm making money from DYDX, I'm against this. DYDX offers a lot of leverage. Guys, I didn't trade leverage in DYDX. I was just doing trade every week and making sure I didn't lose money.
Let's just be really clear, Shukri. You can help me out here because I could be wrong, but I think I'm right, that trading leverage on products that go up and down 20% in a day is insane.
It is.
You will one day you will have $1 million, and the next day you will have nothing. And let's be honest, Shukri. So I'm just upstairs because my wife's away and then the camera's not working. I see the kids. I hope they're okay. In your experience, you've had an experience of making a lot of money and losing a bit, right? And now we don't do that anymore. And one of the ways we avoid that is we don't take leverage trades on ridiculously sized positions, right? It's not the thing to do on things that have the volatility that some of these crypto products have, right?
It is crazy volatile. You won't stand it. I don't think you can take it. At least someone, if you're not normal, if you're abnormal, you can take it. If you're from space, you can take it. For me, I can't take it. And I've been here 4 years, guys. Was it 5? I don't know. I can't take it.
Look, it's one of the things you learn, and I'm going to say this. I'm sure I'm going to get this wrong about somebody, and I'm going to offend them. I don't mean to anything, but in this industry, the greedy people die first. You know, if you're prepared to go along and just sit in the middle and do sensible things, you'll hang around long enough. And look, I picked up my first 100 to 1 IDO last week. Now we had a few dollars on it, not thousands. We didn't make $100,000, but I've been at this now for 3 or 4 months with you guys, doing a bit of this, doing a bit of that, doing the wish thing as well. But if you hang around long enough, you're going to pick up something great. But if you throw everything somewhere and it goes wrong, you're not around to make the money. So you've just got to be prepared to accept that putting leverage funds into things that move like cryptos is, look, this is part of being underegulated. There are people making a truckload of money out of this, and it's not you or me. It is brokers, exchanges. It is those guys who are just creaming on this stuff. Please take some care. So we started off talking about airdrops.
And one more thing, Paul, you didn't realize this. A lot of people don't realize this. Do you know that DYDX volume is bigger than Coinbase now, of all things?
That's yeah. Look, I saw a site today on the volume of the total market cap of cryptos, and I can't even tell you. I think it was at 17 trillion. It's a ridiculous amount of money. It's a huge amount of money. So, look, I want to, so how many airdrops, if you put in $1,000, do what you need to do? How many airdrops give you back more than $1,000?
Not a lot. The average taking is about 1,002 to 1,005. You know, there is a website that does that. Forgot that website, but it's not a lot. So you really have to pick among many airdrops which one you want to do, because you can't do them all. But there are signs that, you know, that if it's well funded, or if it gets funding from good VCs, it's very simple. You know you're going to get an airdrop. Once a VC comes in, you know you're going to get an airdrop somewhere, because they want their money back.
Yep, they want their money back. Mate, let me see if I've got this right, by the way. So now, for those on the, and again, I'm here from Access to Wealth, you're here from WIS, right? We're speaking to you a little bit as the WIS guy, right? Now, this week on Sunday, we got Simon Williams. We all know about Simon and his team, how well they've done. He's doing a briefing pre the WIS AMA. I think it's 3:30 on Sunday. He's talking about what he's looking at for this week. The week after, for those on the loyalty program for WIS, there's a private session with you, and we're talking about how to find these airdrops and what you're going to do next. Can you tell us anything about what you are looking at? Are you going to keep all of that?
I'm going to look. Okay, I just give you one tip. I look for venture capital. I look for a certain name, because I know that the probability is high. Like, if you know, like, I'm a venture capital and I'm going to go to that, okay, dude, I want my money in 3 months, get my money. Then you'll invest, right? Wherever I invest, you guys are going to follow. Same thing.
So you're following a certain venture capitalist, and let me see if I've got this right. Venture capitalist turns up and says to, let's use WIS, but it's, you know, or DYDX, and says, hey guys, I'm prepared to invest some money here. We'll do an airdrop to lift up this. We'll do some marketing, but you've got 3 months with my money. I want my money back, and I want a return on it.
Yes.
And so, yep. So they're going to fund the airdrops, and then help to push the volume of the coin up, and then cash out and say, thank you very much.
Yes. And those of you who are in the private group, remember, right? I'm sure I put out this message, right? I said that, hey, these guys have funded DYDX to the tune of 65 million. I said, I saw this before. This is going to happen. And it did. Always does.
Look, it's, I was talking to one of the best option traders I know today. I don't know if he's in tonight or not. I did give him the link, a guy called Mark, an Australian guy. Brilliant guy, spoke at Noe on options. And we were talking about the difference, but he trades some crypto, he trades some Forex, but he's a stocks guy, right? And we were talking about the fact that only the guys that live crypto know this stuff, that it's different, that there's too many intricacies for part-timers to get. It's only the people who do this absolutely committed that really get it right. And so just to get that right again, if you're on the WIS, so we're going after the show, me, Boo, Simon are going to go and buy some WIS. We've got some pooled money from those investment groups we've got. We're going to buy a bit of WIS tonight. And it's the last day of the month for the WIS mentorship students to WIS loyalty programs to do that. And if they do that, they get to go to Simon on Sunday. They get to go to you the week after, back to Mikey, back to Simon. Maybe the odd guest coming into rotation as well. So hopefully we'll see a few of them buying up some WIS later on. Mate, so I want to talk about NFTs. And look, one of the things I remember, we talked about NFTs a few months ago, and before I do that, I want to thank you for coming back, because you are one of the most popular guests we have. So I appreciate your time again, Shukri. But my thing was that NFTs were so new, that the explanations were so new, they were quite hard to get. But we're getting clearer on what a NFT is, a non-fungible token, right?
And now it's even more important. You see, thanks to Twitter, you know your avatar, right? When you put your avatar in your Facebook or your Twitter, whatever. Now, guys, take a look at this. Twitter has a way to validate if that avatar is used on an NFT, if an NFT, and if you are using a JPEG which you cut and paste, or if you are using something that is genuine. So that is why I said NFTs now are not only for NFTs, they are actually your ID. They are you. They call it digital flex. It's kind of a gangster kind of thing. I want to show who I am. So if I say that I am making like 120K airdrop, hey, I cannot afford to copy someone else's JPEG, right? I mean, I'd be shamed in Twitter. I can't afford a cheap NFT. I need to have an NFT that's at least 5 Ethereum. That's what I see. Because if not, hey, but you said you make 120K DYDX. Is that 120K rupiah? No offense to Indonesians, but that is what people will say now.
You made 600,000 in rupiah, didn't you, mate? So one of the things, I'm sorry, I've just got a few different things coming out. I just want to make sure I'm getting everything. Look, I've seen Henry raise his hand. Henry, we don't generally come to you guys live on camera or mic during the webinars here. But if you type your question into the questions box, we'd love to answer. Look, if you're on Twitter and you're on Facebook for Actions to Wealth or YouTube, so if you're on YouTube or Facebook, type your question in. I'll bring that question. She'll put it in here and she'll tell us. If you are on Wish, you can type your questions in. I'm not sure that we're going to be able to have all of that cleared live as we go along today. But if you have any questions for Shukri, put them in. And look, a few key takeaways from airdrops, Shukri, right? Find a method. You follow venture capitalists, but find a method and be consistent in doing that. At times, you've got to put up your $1,000 and make $1,000, $1,200, $1,500 profit on it. And then you get the odd big one. And that's crypto. That's what crypto is about. You've got to do lots of different things. And when you do lots of different things, so you'll hit something. And that's the way it works. That's crypto. Now,
that's crypto. You have to make, how do you say it? No pain, no gain. But it's only a little bit of pain, because the gain is so much more. It's totally asymmetric trading. I mean, I put in 1,000 in DYDX, probably I showed you guys a video, right? Probably it cost $100 in that. I split it into 500. And then I was just pushing the volume, and you get 120,000. That's just what it is.
It's a pretty free lunch at, put up $1,000, make 120,000. It's, again, I want to
Paul,
thank you.
You get the 1,000 back. I can get the 1,000 back now if I want to.
Look, so non-fungible tokens, Shukri, what the hell are they?
There are things that cannot be split, like your Bitcoin and my Bitcoin and Henry's Bitcoin. Nobody knows the difference. There's no serial number. But in NFT world, a Bitcoin can have the first one to be minted, the second one, the third one. Now, although they look the same, Bitcoin number 1 will have more value than Bitcoin number 2. Have more value than Bitcoin number. They won't be the same price. You won't have a Bitcoin price of 42K. Number 1 might be 50K. Number 2 might be 45K. Number 3 might be 40K, and so on and so forth. That is the simple example now. But what we have now is a bunch of this, right? Avatars here. Now that's different. Like my avatar, now it's on rarity. Like if I don't wear glasses, hey, you guys normal. If I have glasses on, hey, that is like, hey, I have more points for my glasses. So my NFT will go up because my hair is gray. Okay, that's normal. But if my hair is yellow, hey, you're ranked higher. So that's what people are looking for in all these things. So nothing can stay the same. Even if they are the same, you still have to look at the serial number.
So one of the things that they're doing, Shukri, as I understand, is they're creating, like, let's just say as an example, a print of a horse. And one's got, then it's got glasses on it. Then it's got one dark glass, one light glass. Then it's got a hat on. Then it's got a different hat on. Then it's got a beard. Then it's got a pimple. Then it's got, and then one's got several of these and not others. And they keep making all these different images and they're selling them, right? Now, I've got a theory on this, and I'm not sure you're going to agree with me, but I want to hear your thoughts on it, right? Is that, truthfully, in a couple of years, some of this novelty stuff is going to have worn away. But quality will be with value in NFTs. And if you can mint something that's of value, that will,
correct.
2 years from now, 3 years from now, people aren't going to be selling pictures of monkeys with cigarettes 5 years from now, but they might be selling a picture of the last vintage Model T Ford, right? Or the first signed shirt that Ronaldo ever wore for Manchester United. If you've got an exclusive image of that and you've got it numbered, signed by him, that'll still be worth some money. Whereas some of the stuff right now that's just going nuts. Look, and don't get me wrong, get into it and smash it, making that money on this stuff, right? But the long-term value might be somewhere else, in my view.
Yes, there's some you trade, there's some you want to keep. There's some like Bitcoin. Like if you talk about NFTs that I need, it's not that I want, okay? I need to have it. If not, people would say, hey, you don't have that NFT, and yet you claim all this. Okay, the first one is CryptoPunks, because I can't afford it. The next one is Bored Apes, but there's another cheaper one called Mutant Apes. The third one that I'm considering, that this is just I have to have one of these three. Okay, the third one is Artifact, and they're having a mint in mid-October. And if I can't get all three, then I'll get Doji Pound. So you will see that by the end of October or mid-October.
One of the things you're saying here is one of the ways that they are separating out the real guys from the scams in crypto is saying, if you're the real deal, pay some money and show us you're the, hey, you have one of these. It's like, a sales guy can come and knock on your door wearing a cheap knockoff suit, and it's you just take one look and go, in a beautiful suit and a pair of runners. And you go, I'm not sure this guy's making $100,000 a year, right? Or whatever. You look at him and go, oh, I'm not so sure about this. In crypto, now they're saying if you want to show your credentials, you buy expensive NFTs, you pitch them somewhere, and you go, I know what I'm doing because I can afford that.
And you know what, Paul? If someone contacts you on Telegram and say he's like this billionaire from Timbuktu, okay, can you give me your Twitter account? And Twitter will have this mark. I think it's blue, something like OpenSea, right? Okay, validated. This guy has a validated expensive NFT. And here's the deal: you don't even care what he looks like.
Yes. No, and it's interesting, Shukri. I think I told you in the last meeting we just had that. I've just about been scammed in crypto for my first time tonight. I got pretty close to it, right? And the truth is that the scammers doing the kind of thing that was done to me today, they don't have a $20,000 NFT on their Twitter, right? You can just track it back and go, look, this isn't the case, right? And first of all, you're not my mate. You say who you say you are, because he would have a $20,000 NFT, right? So I guess one of the things from my Shukri, I know that you're doing this NFT investment at the moment for us, and that's a Wish product that is closed because we're not offering that through anywhere else. But for people who are trying to get into NFT, OpenSea is a place to go and have a look. And OpenSea, you can buy NFTs for 50 cents, and Rubbish, you can buy NFTs for hundreds of thousands of dollars. For people who are starting out and want to learn about NFTs, what's the best way to learn about it, Shukri? Okay,
the best way to learn is go and buy something on OpenSea. Try out the free ones. You just get charged gas, because that will also teach you on MetaMask, which I think is important. Don't bother with Solana and all that. Okay, just get your thing on Ethereum first. I know it's expensive, but there's something called Immutable X, which will make it cheaper. Now, the next thing is, if you have a lot of knowledge, Paul, the best NFTs, let me tell you, are free, but you got to find them. They are free mints. And because they are free, you have to be so good in your wallets, because you're competing with Simon, who has a lot of money for gas.
So how do you get free NFTs?
You have to have knowledge, and basically you have to go into Discord. Okay, here's the way to do it, since you guys are asking me. Okay, the easiest way is you be part of a Discord of a very expensive group. Like CyberKongs has very good things, like Bored Apes, Yeah, just tell them I'm the man, although you don't have an NFT. It's okay. And they give a lot of good things there. And the best are still free, and then they put in utility there. I mean, these just go to the moon, man. There's a recent one called Anonymize. So Anonymize free. It's now like $12,000 now, the floor. $12,000. And you know why? Because they suddenly decided to airdrop a coin called Cheese. Well, it's not Cheese. CHEETH, chat, or whatever it is.
Yep. Cheat, whatever, yep.
I don't know what it is. So these are the things you can get. So if you see now, even the NFTs are becoming like cryptos. And some of them are used in games, right? And if you can find the NFTs that are used in gaming, this will be great, because at least they will hold their price until, well, not all games will become successful, but at least it kind of prolongs their life. But I agree with you, Paul. All these nice pictures without doing anything is not going to last, unless they are proven, right? Like something called Artifact. This is a very famous studio. The NFTs do nothing, but man, they are expensive because of the art.
Yeah, look, and that's no different than any other product in the world, right? If you buy it from they're expensive brands, and expensive brands cost more. That's just the way it is, right? And there's a perceived value in that brand, and they hold their value more because they're from an expensive brand, right? I know.
Yeah, and they do nothing. They do absolutely nothing, and they don't have to do anything.
Look, so I want to look, guys. It's wonderful to see so many people in the room. We've got the room loaded up today. We've got more people on YouTube. We've got more people on Facebook. More people on Twitter. We're on Actions to Wealth social media today. We're on the Wish. So if you're with us today, thank you very much. If you have any questions, put them in the box. Leon, I know you put your hand up, and I couldn't take your question, but just type it in the box. If you hover at the bottom of the screen or the top of the screen, you'll see a chat area. Click on the chat. Type your question in there, and I'll get it to Shukri. And remember, if you do ask a question, you get 2 entries in the draw tonight. Now, I was going to give away a Forex product today, but I've got so many crypto people in here. I'm going to see if I can think of a good crypto prize to give away. I'll have to ask Shukri's permission. Shukri, if they want to know about airdrops from you, the only way really to do that is to go to Wish, join the loyalty program, and get the airdrop stuff. But if they want to know about NFTs, there is a way to do that in the meantime, right?
Talk about NFTs on this crypto news show, which is coming at 8, and I am going to emphasize more NFTs because I told you guys, right, that the market is changing. I'm glad this happened. If you look now, it looks like we're in the bear market, right? Bitcoin goes up, you get smashed. Ethereum goes up, you get smashed. And yet, if you are in the other market, call it a parallel line like North Korea and South Korea, guess what? You are making money like mad. And this is what the market is going to be next year. And you're going to see your Solana, your AVAX, whatever is going to be a struggle. But if you are in other sorts of products, you are going to do very well. And here's the deal, Paul, why I think airdrops are going to be better. This is what I saw the same in 2018. I already told you guys, because many people think that the S2F model signals an end to the bull run next year. Guess what will happen? In order to keep you in, they have to incentivize you. And that's airdrops. I saw the biggest airdrops in 2018, which is the equivalent of 2022. Guys, no, I cannot even imagine making another 120K then, okay? In fact, if you talk about my airdrop so far this year, it's already like 208,000. And I just do not want to think that next year is supposed to be bigger, because I was under serious stress just hodling DYDX, okay? I'm not going to sell. When it first came up, Paul was like 65K. Then it went to 49K. Okay, I'm not going to even think about it. Okay. Then I was just, but I was selling up. I was just releasing bit by bit as it went up. Look, so it's torture. It's mental torture for me, okay? But it's okay.
I've got a number of questions coming in, Shukri. Some sent straight to us, and some sent to everybody. What was your total trading volume on DYDX?
Okay, DYDX, there's 3, right? The first one, you have to do more than 1,000. The other one, you have to do more than 10,000. The next one is 1 million. First, I didn't go to 1 million. So I had one over 1,000. I had one over 10,000. Obviously, this is so stupid. I forgot to trade the other account. I went to one account, I trade, then I split the account. And I kind of forgot to trade a lot in the other account. Like, man.
Yeah, it sounds like a tragedy for you, Shukri. I own Wish, but not sure what to do next. I saw something to join, but not sure what it was. Can you re-explain? Look, Stuart, I can't do a full Wish loyalty program briefing right now, but if you have a look for emails, they've come through if we've got your email. Otherwise, just jump into the Telegram and ask in there, and I'll post that for you in there. If you're not, I will ask Mai or Shukri or even Simon if he's in. Might ask Mai to give Simon some powers. Can someone post the link to the Wish Telegram chat, please, so that we can get Stuart in there and get him some help? And if you have any problems, Stuart, let us know. Why is Chen fanning Sai? Is there a website we could go to find out about NFT drops? Look, Shukri, aren't you doing a day on NFTs coming up?
Yeah, I am. It's coming on the 20. What was the last week of October? Is it? It's 23rd or 28th? Yeah, we are. So again, this is a special class. This is the continuation of Crypto Moon 3. We already started, but I was just giving them the basics on NFTs. So we are going to go into detail on NFTs, okay? There's one weekend. We're going to go deep, very, very deep, okay? So again, you guys have the knowledge of cryptos. But I told you guys, right, that next year, we will have to switch, okay? We will have to switch 70% NFTs and airdrops and 30% crypto. Then I think we'll be okay. No, we'll do very well like now.
Mate, it's the 17th of October, right, for that. And basically, if they enroll for Crypto Moon 3 now, They get the full NFT day with you. They
Yeah.
get a summary earlier of the 2 days you've already done,
Yeah.
plus the standard Crypto Moon benefits. If you've got a link for that, Mike, if you could put it in. Otherwise, if you guys
Yeah.
have any questions about that, let the team know. We'll
Yeah.
put it up for you guys as well.
Yeah.
Henry, airdrop Bored Ape, please. I won't. I just want Sukri.
Bored Ape is too expensive. You can ask for a mutant ape. I shall consider it.
A mutant ape. So I'm just trying to get through the rest of these questions. Mental torture is this true battle, and this is it, right? This is what
it's tough, Paul, and let me tell you how I got this right, okay? Because I also got the Uniswap last year, but because it was so surprising to me, right? It just came out of nowhere. They didn't even announce it, They just announced it and it happened because I was so happy. I sold it all.
Yeah.
I get it like 2,000. If I had hodled that, it would have been about 14, 15,000. So I kind of learned from that. Okay. So I said when DYDX came out, okay, it's like Uniswap. It's also a decentralized exchange. This is a DeFi. I don't call it. Is it DeFi summer or autumn? I don't know. Maybe New Zealand's a DeFi winter. I don't know. So I just decided to hodl it. But guys, it is not easy. Seriously. I mean, everything goes on in your mind. Okay, like there's so many things that go on in your mind. When it goes down, no, it's only 49K. No, if I don't sell it, it'll be like 10K tomorrow because Bitcoin is going down.
Yeah. Actually, I've got some more questions. I want to touch on this, right? That this is, again, it's one of the things, right? That there's this thing, right? That when Bitcoin crashes,
yes.
Crypto crashes,
yes.
and that's true for coins.
Yes.
But it's not true for everything.
No.
There are opportunities in different places. And people just say, Bitcoin's down, the whole crypto world's crashing.
Yes.
But the coin prices are crashing.
Yes.
But things like NFT actually become, it's like, if the US dollar crashes, the stocks go up.
Correct.
If the things you're valuing, the NFTs go down, the NFTs go up.
Yes.
So NFTs are actually quite a good hedge against the volatility of the crypto market, right?
Yeah, because you can never get if you guys are playing leverage, right? You always can get your account can get wiped out, right? How can they wipe out your NFTs? And you know what? The best thing about NFTs is, say you have an NFT and it gets wrecked. Just one day in the future, 4 or 5 years in the future, someone famous from TikTok uses that NFT as his avatar, and okay, you are going to be very, very rich.
What's TikTok?
TikTok is where you dance, and that's what you do to get airdrops. So guys, you can choose. Yeah, you can choose like Paul to trade on DYDX or Simon, and you can choose to make videos like me. Now I just found out you can even dance on TikTok. Yeah, they give you something. I just saw it today.
Look, I've got this thing from Simon. He says, I want to know why you got 120 and I only got 12K.
Yeah, he was busy trading in finance.
Everybody who's just full of sympathy for Simon only making 12K, can we post in the chat, please, so we can see that we're devastated for him only making $12,000, right? It's awful. Simon, I don't know how you're going to survive tomorrow. You're only making $12,000. It's heartbreaking, mate. I think, we're going to move on from that question. From Faye, Lightning Wish loyalty need tutorial to buy Wish. Faye, just reach out. I know I've seen you somewhere. I think I've seen you in the broadcast group for Wish. So again, if we can post, here's the Telegram straight underneath it. Is that sent to everybody or just to me? Is this the Telegram link to Wish? Yes, it is. That's the Telegram link there. Jump in there and ask for some help, Faye. And look, we're buying tonight, so there'll be plenty of people around. I'm going straight from this session into there. Shoki's going to do his crypto news, and he'll be going into there. Actually, are we overlapping the? No, we're not. So the Dallas everything does my time in a little bit. Please drop me a mutant ape. Honestly, in a different context, Crystal, you're going to wonder what's going on. An NFT is like a piece of jewelry. It's a digital status symbol. Not sure I want a smoking monkey, but it's something more classy. Any recommendations?
Yeah. So I put there punks, bored apes, and artifact. If you like artifact, there will be there's going to be a mint this next month. Sorry, mid next month. It's going to be a Dutch auction. What does that mean? The price is going to start high and it goes down. you can wait until it goes down, but I might have sniped it already. So I'm going to put like 3 bids there. I'm going to get one top, one bottom. Hopefully I get the bottom. One in the middle, and hopefully I get the bottom. And I average it out.
Look, I was talking to a friend before I came on the show today. He's a guy who is, one of his hobbies is to photograph aphids. Orchids. And he does it every day and he loves it. He's got quite a good backstory about COVID and going to national parks every day and taking a picture of these things. Correct. And I said to him, he should turn this into an NFT.
Yeah.
And where does he sell it? When it's not a picture of an ape, when it's something that's a series of pictures of a beautiful flower that he's taken, where does he sell that? Does he go to OpenSea or somewhere else?
Yeah. If he is an individual without a community, I would suggest you sell it in OpenSea for free. Then you build who you are, because on the OpenSea, wherever you list the NFT, you can list your website, you can list your Twitter, you can list your you can list your Twitter, and you can also list your Discord or whatever it is. And that's a good way to find out, because I minted some free this weekend because after tracing through, I just found out that the dev of that NFT, which has not been listed in OpenSea yet, has a lot of Ethereum. I mean, he has a lot of Ethereum. I'm talking about in the hundreds of millions of Ethereum. So I'm like, okay, I don't mind getting an NFT from this guy. But it's not listed yet. So I think I'm going to make a lot of money on that. And it was free, Paul. It's free. Because he probably has so much money, he doesn't care. Okay, you guys do it for free.
That's nice, mate. We've got Punks, Bored Apes, and RTFKT as your top 3.
Yeah.
And look, we're having a wee poll, Simon. If you want to donate the $12,000 to one of us, if it's bothering you that much, just let us know. Someone only has 12. Yeah,
no. But Crystal wants an ape. Simon, you can buy 3. Wait. Well, one bored ape is like 12. Wait, one mutant ape. Yeah, Simon, you can buy 3 mutant apes and drop 1 to each of us. Yeah, drop 1 during the contest. Paul will do a draw, and I can tell you he will have 4,000 people in the.
You're one on Sunday. It'll be fine, right? Look, Crystal's pretty keen on getting an 8. Look, so Shukri, there's different ways you can get into NFTs.
Yes.
You can get into NFTs for status. You can get into NFT for investment, and you've got to make your own decisions on investments, and whether you want to take pictures of monkeys smoking, which are cool to make a lot of money at the moment, or whether you want to go and buy pictures of orchids, which may have some more longevity about them, whether you want to go and find the Ronaldo first shirt. There's lots of different ways you can do it.
Yeah, correct. It's really up to you. That there's a lot of types of NFTs. There are even moments where Ronaldo scores a goal. I think that's going to go for like over 100,000 US.
Actually, did he score another match winner today? Last time, game over, last kick of the match.
Yes, but the NFT tonight, I think, is the first goal that he scored in Sporting Lisbon, number 1. I can't afford it, guys. I'd rather get the artifact NFT. Okay, thank you very much.
Look, I think you need to use the right expressions. You don't want to afford it.
No,
I'm not sure I believe you can't afford it. That's a mindset, not a real thing. Look, so there's different ways of doing it, right?
Yeah.
And OpenSea is a great place to start. They can do a day with you on Crypto Moon 3. If you've got the link for that, Mike, you can pop it in there. If not, they can contact us and we'll let them know. I think Crypto Moon 3, last time I heard, Shukri, you can pay for that, and crypto, you can pay for that in normal ways.
Yeah, in normal ways.
But we've probably got to put a limit on that pretty soon. Right? We're getting pretty close to capacity on that. So
we'll
probably got another 1 or 2 in there if we need to. What's the next NFT you're going to buy personally?
Artifact. If I do not get artifact and I say I'm going to put in 3 bids, I probably won't hit the last one, because I'll be like most of you guys, right? Waiting to buy it cheap. So I probably won't get that. If I do not get artifact, or I might flip an artifact, if I don't get it, I'm going to go for mutant apes.
On artifact for this Dutch auction, Shukri, are they going to have 7 numbered versions of the same thing? So it comes down to
Paul, let me,
and the next one it comes down about $80.
Paul, let me show you this. Okay, let me show you this. This is RTKFT. There it is. There, it's like that. There. I don't know which one I'll get. but it really is a work of art. And the
When I
one,
go back, what do you mean you don't know what you're going to get? Just it's simple, mate.
no, you don't
You're
know.
going to
You
get
don't
the
know. It's
you're
like
going
a
to get the
surprise.
middle row second from the right.
You're gonna get the witch, right? Now the
No,
thing
no,
is
no,
this.
next to the witch. Next, go back next to the witch.
Which one? This one?
That one's you there, mate. That's you there.
But I don't know if I'm gonna get it. You see, when they do the auction, Paul, they don't reveal. There's a reveal. You don't know what you're gonna get. So sometimes people want to wait. Now, guys, this is 0.05 Ethereum. What is that now? $150? Let me tell you that their NFTs now, the cheapest you can find is about 39,000 US. And it all started from 150 to 200 bucks. That's where it started from.
I'm not sure. Is Crystal the purple hair or the purple nose?
The purple hair, which one? This one?
No, the bottom. Simon thinks it's the bottom. I think it's the one that runs to the witch straight up with the purple nose. Is that?
Maybe this is Crystal.
Okay, so I think I'm getting a bit of clarity. I just want to check the questions again and make sure I've got them covered for you, mate.
So I might be a girl. Okay, don't be shocked. But if I get a girl NFT, I probably sell it off or probably trade it for someone else for a male NFT. Then you guys would think, oh my God, he's like he decided to explore his other side. I don't know.
So look, I'm going to invite you guys now. We've had a number of questions. I really appreciate those. It's always great to get your questions. Great to have so many in the room and on the other social media. I'd really like to address your NFT questions.
Yeah.
I personally think that NFTs is one of those things that's not done yet. And that there'll be another. I'm sure there was Boo next to Crystal. Can we see Boo next to Crystal?
Okay.
That'll be the bearded dude, right?
Let's see Boo now.
Bald, bearded.
Oh my God, it's Boo.
Here he is.
We have found Boo.
We have found Boo. Honestly, yeah, Boo with my eyebrows. And Crystal's the top in the middle, right? That's what she was saying, I think.
Okay, where's Boo? Boo, if I get this, I'm going to sell this to you for 10 Ethereum, okay? That's the
Boo's driving home from the Inter-Island Ferry in New Zealand till 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. So he did buy some wish earlier on to honour his commitment. He has just done that. Look, guys, if you have any more questions, put them in the box. I'd like to get this stuff as clear for you guys as I possibly can. I think sometimes with this crypto stuff, particularly, you guys have got better questions than I do. You know, it's just one of these things. So, Shukri, airdrops are about having a plan, being consistent, sticking with it. NFTs about if you like, finding a brand, finding a niche.
Yes.
And again, I think there's a degree in this about long-term NFTs are going to go, we're not sure. So spreading some money around is not a bad thing. Something that's $100 now could be 10,000 or 100,000 or $1 million in 10 years, 5 years from now. You just never know. And something that's $20,000 now could be 50,000, 100,000 or $30 in 5 years from now. There's a long way to go in NFTs, right? But right now they are hot. You're going to do a day's education on the 17th of October. Obviously, again, for those on the Wish loyalty program, they'll get more access to you anyway as we go along. Guys, any more questions on NFTs?
Yeah, it's a really awesome space. I think it changes a lot of things, but you're right. I think most of the NFTs will fail, but the 10% that can jump to the next generation, which is 2024 to 2026, is going to make you rich. That's just it, you know. So that's why I said when I have my NFT portfolio, you know, I have to really calculate that I get my money back and make money, but I'm going to leave some to purposely get wrecked because I just do not want to sell.
Look, this is it, isn't it? You've got to have a way of doing things, and you know, some people are going to get in, buy, turn $1 and sell straight away. And if they'll do that consistently, they'll make some money from it. Some people are going to get in, they're going to hodl, and they're going to hold forever, and they'll make some money from it. That's when you start mixing those strategies that go wrong. You need to have an approach, just be consistent in your approach, understand that. If you're hodling, you're going to have to go through a month in your life where everything turns to shit, price is awful. Excuse me swearing on YouTube so much. I'll get a warning for that. I do apologize. But you've got to be able to sit through that time, right? It's, you know, we've seen crypto markets sell quite heavily at times in the last couple of weeks, and you've just got to be able to sit through that, or you know, hey, who sells at the bottom gets hurt.
Yeah, I know. It was hard, right? I had DYDX. I saw it at 16. I could have pressed the sell like 16. I did not. It went down to 9. So the next time I went to 16, I sold some. When at 18, 19, I sold some. I'm about to sell some more. So you really need to have discipline. It is not easy. It is not easy because when it's at 9, in your mind, oh my God, it's going to go to 6 tomorrow.
Yeah, look, and this is it, right? Excuse me. It's excuse me. This is one of the key skills to all trading, right? It's the mental toughness to understand, first of all, you're going to get it wrong sometimes. You are going to sell and it's going to go back up.
Yeah.
But you've got to have a plan and stick to your planning. What you can't do is beat yourself up about it.
Yeah.
Buying at the bottom and selling at the top, that's for movies. Real life, we don't all do that. You've just got to be consistent, have an approach and back your approach. Excuse me.
Yeah, and that's how you get profits over time. You don't sell it. You cannot sell all at the top, but a lot of people sell all at the bottom. I don't know why. I always wondered why.
Yeah, look, and it's one of the things, Shukri, that it's. I think some of these great crypto terms, right? Diamond hands, right?
Yeah.
Sounds so simple, right?
Yeah.
I'm a diamond hand. I'm holding on. Then all of a sudden, my product goes down 80% or 90% or 95%. It all looks awful. I'm thinking, shit, I've got to get out here and pay for blah blah blah, and you sell it at the bottom.
Yeah.
And boy, when it goes back up, you feel awful. It's just part of it. But the ability to step out of that and just make good decisions and stay calm, it makes a huge difference. No matter what the trading is, it all remains the same. Now, Shukri, I'm going to ask you for a personal favor. Can I have a personal favor?
Sure.
I was going to give away a Forex course tonight. And we're running the step strategy on Saturday next week. I'm going to be there with Ash and Alexis and Lloyd, and be a really good day. It's a strategy that Greg's trading on the Miles Capital Accelerator program professionally. I was going to give that away for one away. We're going to sell a few of them tonight. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give away a crypto product. It's a crypto event. So here's what I think, Shukri. How about just once we let one person into your briefing on Sunday week for pre the Wish AMA? One person.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I thought you were going to ask for the Boo NFT.
NFT. Oh God, I might go and buy that later on. What will that thing cost me?
I think it's going to cost you 2 to 3 Ethereum during the Dutch auction, but after that, I think it goes up to 8 to 10.
What's an Ethereum worth at the moment?
3,000.
So 10 grand.
Yeah, I think it's going to be about 5 to 10 because I saw that they put it because in the website they put all the NFTs at 5 grand, but it's not. It's much more than that.
Mate, knowing Boo's cost me far more than 10 grand so far. So maybe I would say. Apart from I don't really want a picture of Boo on my Twitter. It's not. We're going to do the draw in a second. I had a question I was going to ask you before we went to the draw. I'll come back to it after the draw. Yeah, let's do the draw. Can we do the draw, please? Let's have our lucky prize winner for this week. If you can write it down, please. Gets Shukri's session next Sunday on the Wish Loyalty Program. You can come along and spend half an hour with Shukri as he briefs what he's looking at. He'll be talking NFTs in particular and airdrops next Sunday. Chen is pretty keen to win. Now, who else wants to win? Let us know if you want to win. Type in there. Here comes Mai. She is screen sharing now. Thought we had a few in today. It's gone past Crystal. Jean or John? There we go now, Jean. To get the prize, it is a special prize. Honestly, the value of this kind of stuff there. Jean is in the room. Congratulations, Jean. Mike, can you take down the details for Jean, please, and make sure that Jean is contacted and organised. So that is Sunday week at 3:30, Jean. You'll be in the Wish Loyalty Program, the private session, especially for the Wish Loyalty people, where you're going to have half an hour with Shukri talking about exactly what he's doing in the next week on airdrops and NFTs.
Yeah, and let me put the link for Crypto Moon 3. This is for the new students. Okay, for the existing students, there is a different link, but there it is. There she goes. Fiat currency.
And 1990 Sing or 1500 US, right?
And you get the next Crypto Moon in February for free. So nothing like it, man.
No, mate, it's pretty good value. You know, when you start hearing people talk about making, and I know that recently a bunch of them got into something other than DXDY and made, a lot of guys are making $5, $10, $15, $20,000. They've been on a pretty good run. Some of those guys.
Yeah, correct.
Program,
correct. Right? Airdrops, just total airdrops now. Because and I don't know, again, I don't promise. I'm just telling you that this is like 2017, and I saw the biggest airdrops in 2018. So I'm not going to tell you because I'm scared of the numbers. But I'm telling you,
stuff coming, don't you?
Yeah, if it follows the last pattern, next year's airdrop could be bigger than now. But that would mean I'd be making 150K on DYDX. So I don't want to say anything. I'm just no, I'm not going to do that.
So can I ask you a
Scary.
question?
It gets scary. It gets scary. Okay, because Paul, how do I tell my kids? You got to work hard. You got to study. You got to listen to your teacher. You got to do your homework. Yeah, but you trade DYDX. You airdrop DYDX. So I say, hey, do you know that DYDX is a mathematical equation? Get on your books now.
So I've got a question for you, right? Every time I see you, and you do a lot of stuff, you're out there, you're public. We see a lot of you, and every time I see you, you're the same. You're laughing, you're joking, you're happy, right?
Yeah.
Now that's easy to do when you just made $120,000, but sometimes you get it wrong.
Yeah.
And one of the things you're great at is you control your risk. You never lose a lot of money.
Yeah.
But sometimes you miss opportunities you should get. How do you deal with it? Are you frustrated? You show it externally. Is it internal? How is it for you?
I always have this term that I call the cost of wreck, that at the end of the day, you must always calculate what is the worst thing that can happen to you. And then I because I read this book, right? One of the most influential books that I read is How I Lost $1 Million. It's very easy. If you think you're going to have a toothache, if you lose that much money, get out. Don't do it. Get out. That's it. And the rest you have to accept, including hodling when DYDX went from 16 to 9. Because you have already programmed in your mind, I'm going to accept this. But if it went to 6, man, I'd be out.
So there's a part of you which just goes, well, look, the worst thing that can happen to me is this. If that hasn't happened to me, things haven't got to the worst, I'm okay.
Correct.
Oh, interesting. What was the name of the book again?
How I Lost $1 Million. This is funny. Okay, this is a guy in options. He was making money during the weekend. At Friday, he didn't sell. And by Monday, he lost everything. Because the news came out during the weekend. But no, there's no news during the weekend, right? And there's no news in the US market during the weekend, but there was news. But he's passed away.
Things, I can even tell you when he did this, right? After the financial crisis, the European Union only made announcements on the weekend so traders couldn't trade them. And every Sunday night they'd announce some crap and they just smash the market to pieces. You wake up in the morning, these massive gaps all over the place. We'll be doing that. And it was, central banks normally want to use the liquidity from traders to help them. But the Euro Union, Draghi, he got pissy with traders. And I don't know why, I don't know what happened, but he just got pissy with traders. And he just, look, I'm swearing on YouTube. I do apologize, people. I don't mean to use bad language. It's in the middle of daylight savings. It's 1 o'clock in the morning in New Zealand. It's a bit later than normal for me because of the change in daylight savings. But I actually remember him doing that. I remember as a trader just going, just make an announcement on Monday morning where you let us trade it, man. And he just did it for months, but they announced nothing important, and markets just went miles. And he was also, Draghi was one of the best I've ever seen, the best central bankers for talking the market to where he wanted to go. And when he wanted the euro down, he would just crash it like that. It was crazy. Man, it was amazing, Look, that's enough on Mario Draghi. I want to say, I want to do a summary of the education stuff. If you don't have a crypto wallet and you want one, Shuki's got a course on Sunday morning from 10 o'clock. If you want to learn how to stake money and get high returns, we're about to change the allocations in Wish. So the Wish return will be back over 300% a year. We're changing allocations tonight. Should happen in about by morning, guys. When you wake up, the Wish allocations will be changed. The non-native areas will be down a little bit, and the straight Wish, not the Wish BNB. Tell you really. Not the Wish BNB, but just the Wish. The allocation on that's changing. So if you want to, and everybody who does the course on Sunday, we're going to give you one Wish coin, and you're going to stake that, so you can see how that happens, so you can understand how to stake and how to get those kind of 300% returns that come with that level of staking. Then on the 17th of October, we've got Crypto Moon 3 NFTs, a summary of Crypto Moon 3 already taught, and free Crypto Moon 4 if you buy it now. Pretty good pricing compared to what we did for one event last time. And on Sunday week, we've got the briefing where you're going to talk NFTs and airdrops to the Wish loyalty program people. Mate, I want to thank you for the session. I really look forward to you coming on. As you know, mate, I'm enjoying getting into crypto, but I'm not an expert in it. I certainly enjoy finding out some of the stuff from you. And we are going to
Hey guys, what should Paul put his avatar as an NFT? Can we vote? Next week we'll vote, okay? And
what should my avatar be? And
yeah,
why is it? Let me see if I can get this right. You made 120,000. Simon made 12,000. I made 0. I am involved somehow, guys. Come on, guys. Help me out with this kind of stuff. What should I use as my NFT avatar, please?
Is it gonna be an ape, a dog, or a penguin? There's also a lion there, Stuart. If you want a lion.
Can I have Homer Simpson? I like Homer Simpson. The value is north. Look, is that I'm sorry, Mohammed. Is that a different meaning? I don't quite understand.
That's a different meaning. Yeah. So I'm gonna put here, okay, ape. These are the popular ones, okay. Penguin. What else? Lion. Yeah, lion. Okay, we can also have a punk here, okay. Also have a punk. Yeah, that's it, right? No, there's a dog also. Yeah, see, you got many choices, man. That's all you can have, Stuart. If you have Homer Simpson, people will say, "Who is this guy?" Like, okay, is this Stuart?
Mate, what's the thing from Muhammad say? I didn't quite follow it. I wonder if you.
No, the value is too high. It's not for the normal people. Now, okay, I get it, but here's the deal. It was only $150 at mint, and some of the best NFTs like anonymized were free. So again, what I do suggest for people who want to get it, go to OpenSea and try to mint, because if you cannot do that, then you will never get one of those free mints, and they come they come often. But you really have to be sharp. Sometimes you have to go, you have to wake up. Like this morning, I woke up at 4:30, 5:30, got nothing of it because the site crashed. But that's life, guys. That's life.
Look, I want to encourage you, Mohammed, to try this on sometimes. And look, I don't know you. I don't know your life. I don't know where this comes from. But sometimes I think we've got to ask ourselves whether different attitudes we have are in our best interest or not. And I'm going to suggest to you that that the attitude that everything's too expensive and this isn't for normal people, that will not help you to take the opportunity when it turns up. And you can buy NFTs for $100 now; they'll be worth whatever in the future. We don't know. And I'm not suggesting to you that if you're tight for money, you should go out and buy 20 NFTs, but I'm suggesting you shouldn't write it off. And there seems to be always in crypto 2 ways of doing things: you pay for it or you work for it. And most times there's an opportunity to work for it in the crypto market. One of the things I really do like about it, I think that whole notion of posting this and posting that, et cetera, is, it's cool. It does give other people an opportunity to get into it. And I think it's always interesting to think about our attitudes and whether they're in our best interest or not. Look,
guys, one of the best NFTs I got is Numbers. It was free. Mint cost like $19 US. I own the number that says "I love you forever." Okay. So you want to buy that for your wife, you come to me. 1 Ethereum now. Yeah, it's everywhere. Okay, but you got to find it, and let's face it, most of the time you won't find it, but you have to find it once every month, and you're done.
Let me see if I got this right, Sukri. So an Ethereum's worth $3,000. So when you say 1 Ethereum means $7,000, right?
Yeah, no, and
$3,000 for the 1 Ethereum and $4,000 for the gas fees.
No, it only cost $19 on gas fees. That was a free mint. That was free.
Okay.
That numbers that say "I love you forever" in Chinese was free. So I only paid $19. And because the owner is very rich, and once they get listed on OpenSea, some are listing it already there for like 1 Ethereum. So that's how you become suddenly rich, right? Because you work hard to find the opportunity, and you take $19, literally $19 to 3,000. That's how people do it.
Yeah, look, I think it's one of those things, right? And the truth is, for different people, Shukri, taking $1,000 to $120,000 is the same for some people as taking $19 to $3,000. It's the same thing if you happen to be in a part of the world where things are a lot tougher. That's the way it is. So I do encourage you guys, look, don't waste your money. Don't do straight crazy things, but work hard and see what you can find. And look, understand this in all investing, right? Always remember this, right? Tomorrow you'll be better than you were today. There's no rush because you'll learn something from today you can use tomorrow and make a better decision. And if the first day you're looking at NFTs, you try and buy something for $20,000, you don't have $20,000, it'll not work for you. But if the first day you buy something for $20 and $50 and $100 and you evolve, you'll get to the point where you're good enough. And every day you'll learn to be better. Remember, even Shook will be better tomorrow than he was today, and he'll find something else and have a better opportunity. And he'll, this is part of the evolution of human beings. And be patient and wait for the big stuff to come along. Mate, thank you. It is top of the hour. I do need to go. I think you're supposed to be in another show right now. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Always great to have the show topped up. Thanks for the questions. Thanks, Mike, for helping. Cheers, Simon. Thanks, everybody. See you later. Bye.